Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. Now, you've seen us plenty of times test out some electric pressure washers, and I've got more. They keep sending them to me. I've got a couple more electric pressure washers to test out, but today we got something slightly different. We got the old gas-powered, if you like to hear that motor running, we got it for you. It's here from Tacklife. Now, we've talked about Tacklife in the past and our reasons for saying to avoid it or why you might want to consider it and stuff like that. And we're going to talk about that more in the video later. But you know what? Better than running my old mouth here, let me show you what we're doing with it, what it's capable of, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it some more. So let's jump into the actual meat of it, shall we? We got the Tacklife GSHO, I don't know what that means, 173cc. We got 3200 psi, 2.4 GPM, 220 bar. We got 4 tips plus one in the NS5. We got our dipstick, of course, she is dry. Soap container there. Here's your pull cord right here. Good size wheels. This thing folds down. Got an on-off switch right there. That's the choke. Pull this out, turn that on. All right, there you go. There you have it. It did a great job, I think. The only thing, it got rid of all the grime, all the mud, all the dirt, all of that. That was not one but 2 trips from Montana to Vegas and back. So that's it's 3,200 miles total. Okay, that's quite a bit. And we didn't wash it in between. And we live on a dirt street on top of that, a gravel road, as it were. And it handled that fine. The baked on bug guts, I think it did about an 80%. We'll give it a B, maybe kind of a B minus on that. It did okay. It didn't do perfect on that. Things I liked about it: good size wheels, nice, strong, large wheels. The the access to the soap dispenser, I like it has the soap tank there. It seems like a smart-ish place to put it. It would have been nice if they put some sort of grill or something over that OHV stamped piece of metal there. I don't know if that's the head or what under there, but that piece gets really hot, and you have to be careful opening that flap not to brand yourself with OHV on the back of your hand. The little cub he was trying to fill up the soap, and he got singed a little bit. But even me, I got big paws. It's hard to get down in there and do that. Other negative things, the controls for the engine, like the throttle, not the throttle, but the choke on it. It's not marked. It's a little ring slider thing. It doesn't seem very robust. That could have been better done. And I think probably the biggest complaint I have, well, the two biggest complaints, the method here for holding this thing in place is really weak. It doesn't do a great job of holding it where it's supposed to be. It likes to slide all over the place. The second thing is the hose management on the back. This Velcro hose, I would rather have just a big hook or something else to hang it off of. You have to undo the Velcro, wrap it around it, then put it through the little slot. That's a pain. That's just a cheap out way of doing this. I didn't care for that. All in all, though, it was a pleasure to use. It did the job it was supposed to do. The one thing I will say is when you're putting it together, make sure you get the detent right there on the wheels when you're putting it in so it pops through. Otherwise, it will just spin in place and the wheel can come off. I didn't have that happen to me, but I saw several reviews where people said stuff about that. All in all, though, I think it's a fairly decently designed pressure washer. The one thing I thought was cool, and this is, I think, with a lot of these pressure washers, this isn't just Tacklife, is that there's no valve, on-off valve for the soap dispensing. If you put the black tip in, it dispenses soap. If you put the other tips in, it does not. I think basically it has to do with the amount of pressure that's being forced back on it. This is wide open. It kind of spits soap, as you saw in the video. It's not a foam cannon. It's nothing like that. If you want that, get a foam cannon attachment and do it that way. Honestly, I think it's probably a better way to do this sort of thing. And it's what I would do, or what I'm going to do going forward for my own use when I use pressure washers. Now, let's talk about the price. Price is $279.59. And you can get an extra 20% off if you use their coupon. I've got a coupon that they gave me that's a little bit better. I think it's Denatools or something. I'm going to put a link to this and that coupon down below. I think it becomes like a $27.50 coupon. So, hey, it's a little bit extra there. A Big Mac and some fries for you, something like that. The other thing I want to talk about is Tacklife. We've talked about the company. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. Basically, they're owned by Aki. Go and watch the video I did on the whole thing about Tacklife themselves. That'll give you the whole 9 yards as to why we're considering them at this point, because before we didn't know who these guys were, and it was kind of like it was a ghost company selling products. We didn't know if they're going to be around. Aki is a known entity. We have experience with them. A lot of people know who they are, and they have a history of putting out good products. So we're hoping it will carry over into the Tacklife brand, but only time will tell. The one thing I'm going to say is they are a online only company, and mostly, if not entirely, through Amazon. If you have a problem with this, I don't care what the warranty says. You're going to be able to ship back a gas-powered pressure washer. It seems like this is the kind of thing you buy and hope it works out, because if you need warranty work, good luck with that. Not sure how they're going to handle it. I did talk to Tacklife about this kind of stuff, and they said that they are making an upgraded commitment. I told them that we had concerns about their level of support, and they said that they were going to even be trying harder. Time will tell, I guess. Now let's compare this to what else is on the market real quick, shall we? We're looking at 3,200 PSI. It's a 170 some cc motor. And it runs, with coupon, it's like $251, something like that. So if you're like, say you're going to go to Walmart, here's the option you would find at Walmart that would be the equivalent. And that's the Black Max. It's 3,100 PSI. It's got 212 cc engine on it. It seems a little bit more fit and finish, like your throttle controls and stuff. They're a little more, it seems like they're a little better designed. The soap dispenser, you know, you're less likely to burn yourself on it, kind of thing. But you're going to looking at $297, and that's just it. So you're paying a few bucks more. As far as warranty work, again, it's not like Walmart's going to do the warranty on you. You're going to be contacting Black Max, whoever they are. I'm not. In fact, I'm not sure, but I've seen TTI products. That's the same guys who own Milwaukee and Ryobi and Rigid. I've seen them sell stuff labeled Black Max at their wholesaling was it their distribution center, and so I don't know if this is made by them or not. If you guys, one of you knows, chime in down below. If you were to head over to Lowe's, you'd see the Craftsman brand. Now we're stepping up in price here. Of course, Craftsman's owned by Stanley Black & Decker, and this is probably made for them through one of their MTD plants. They own, I think, a majority share in MTD these days. They do a lot of outdoor power equipment, mowers and pressure washers and other stuff. And at $389, you're expecting something a little bit more robust. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't seem to be quite as well designed as the last one. I mean, it does have, I like the tires on it. But the front of the engine's open. It seems kind of a mishmash there. I don't know what you think. For $389, 3,000 PSI, it's got a Briggs & Stratton engine on it. I might be expecting more, I guess. Over at Home Depot, we've got Win. Win is their 3,200 PSI, 208cc pressure washer is going to run you $341. Now, this is kind of similar to the whatchamacallit, the Black Max that we saw in design. It's got the pull cord towards the front. It's got some good fit and finish there. Very similar, actually, when you think about it. Not quite identical, but similar. Wow, let's look at that frame here. No, that's not quite, but it's close. Anyway, their tank is underneath here. And this is kind of weird. I don't really understand this, but if we go to this one, there's a hose coming from the tank that goes, of course, to the pressure washer, and another hose that goes to the tubular frame. I don't understand what that's for. If you know, I'd love to hear you chime in. It's got 4 spray nozzles plus the 5th soap nozzle, so you're getting all of those. It's running $341. Now, Win is a company we've seen. They make some decent quality products. But their customer service, this is one of the things where I say, if you're going to buy from Win, buy it with the assumption that you're not going to get customer service. Okay. One of the other options at Home Depot is going to be Ryobi. You're looking at $369. This seems to be a well put together machine, but again, the soap dispenser's right next to that that hot part there. Nice and slim, good size wheels. But it looks kind of similar in design to the Tacklife. I mean, granted, it's green and all, but you're looking at, I believe, a similar kind of support system or storage system. Yeah, for the hose. It's another Velcro kind of thing. I don't think that's the best way to do that. I would expect it more from Ryobi. I would expect it more for a $369 price tag. Simpson, they're a well-known name for doing this kind of stuff. They've got their clean machine, 3,200 PSI, 196cc engine on that. And the soap dispenser is down way low down on front. That looks like a pain in the you-know-what to get to. And again, the Velcro storage, you got the tips up top. Again, $309, at least it's less expensive than the Ryobi. It's got decent-sized tires and whatnot, but it doesn't seem to be. I think the company has been doing this long could do a better design job than that. I don't know. And over at Harbor Freight, we got the Predator. Now, of course, the Predator engines that Harbor Freight's been selling for a long time, they've been making a name for themselves. I do kind of like their design. They've got the little hook over on the side. You coil up the hose. You put it on. I like that. Nice, simple laid out pattern of nozzles across the front. Decent sized wheel. The soap dispenser is a large soap dispenser, and looks like you put a lot more in that up front. And I don't know. The engine itself looks pretty well designed. But you're looking at $400 now. It's on sale for $369. But again, that's a significant price jump when you look at say $251. That's $90 more. That's a third the price of that. So you're looking at adding 25% to the price to jump up to that Predator. I don't know if it makes sense. Anyway, what do you think? What kind of are gas pressure washers what you're looking at? Are you looking more towards electric? What would you like to see us testing more of in the future? What do you think of Tacklife products in general? Also, if you've dealt with Tacklife's customer service, we would love to hear your input down below, down here. I want to hear good, bad, or other. Let us know how it went. I want to see, basically, I need your feedback to understand how to place this company going forward. They look like some interesting products, but as far as the customer service, only time will tell. Anyway, that's your gas pressure washer demo for the day. You all take care. Don't forget to chomp the like button on your way out. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. God bless, and as always, shine on.